Welcome back to another episode of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk Series Podcast. Bombshell 1111 is a platform created to teach ways to nourish the mind, body, and soul. This platform allows this podcast to create weekly content on podcasts with special guests each week that will stimulate your spiritual, mental, and physical growth. The podcasts are played on social media platforms such as Spotify, YouTube, Anchor Radio Station, Apple Podcasts, and more. This station has been created to allow us to interact with each other to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and light. So without further ado, please help me welcome your host and founder of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk Series, Kia.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bombshell 1111 Podcast. My name is Kia, and I'm your host. Tonight, we have another special episode entitled Trap Season for Music Heads. And tonight, you guys, our special guest is TakeMoneyHott out of Norfolk, Virginia. TakeMoneyHott is an independent rapper who started his rap career after doing 5.5 years in prison for a crime that he did not commit. And tonight, you guys, instead of doing a formal introduction, we're going to jump right into his latest track, Sacrifice in Life, which defines his journey and his story. So without further ado, you guys, let's get to it. Welcome back, everybody, to Bombshell 1111 Podcast. Welcome, TakeMoneyHott to the show. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy that you came on to be a part of Bombshell 1111 podcast tonight.
Yes. I'm happy for you having me.
You're very welcome. I've been waiting for this Saturday night to come. You know, sacrificing life is my jam.
Yes. You made me like it.
It's definitely to be liked.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in. I gave the listeners an opportunity to listen to just one of your tracks on your most recent album. And what we just recently listened to was Sacrificing Life. But there are other songs on your album that we'll discuss later on in the podcast. But for right now, I would like for you to introduce yourself to the listeners for those who don't know who you are and where you're located, and basically what your entrepreneurship is. What do you do?
I'm TakeMoneyHott, straight from the block, Norfolk, Virginia native. One of the CEOs for TakeMoneyBoys Entertainment, signed to Ureadyent Entertainment. I'm a businessman, entrepreneur, very serious man. I come from the bottom, and I'm midway to the top, so I'm working every day, and that's I got a 12-year-old son.
Yeah,
I'm just an all around stand up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Got a lot of good vibes, good energy too. I like that. You got good vibes all day.
Yes.
So you said you are an entrepreneur. You got a lot of things going on. But tonight, the specific things that you want the listeners to learn more about you, what are those two things, or what are those things that you want them to specifically take heed to on your social media platforms?
For the most part, I just want people to know that I'm more than a rapper. I'm an artist. I'm an entrepreneur. Like I said before, a businessman. Like I'm into a lot of different things as far as like mobile detailing, merchandising, as far as like for clothing. You know what I mean? I don't want to be bothered in as just a rapper or just a gangster rapper. That's why I try to spread my music out and put different topics on each song.
Yeah.
Instead of every song being about what I look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody expect for you to be talking about a certain something every time that you speak when you look a certain way. So I just want to get them something else with my appearance. You know what I mean? Just fuck their head up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, because your appearance does say something totally different because you got tattoos everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get where you're going with that. And I definitely think that it's always important to have residual incomes, multiple streams of income.
Yeah, so,
I think that's wise. And then also leaving a legacy for your son. So
yeah, you don't want to bother yourself up. You always want to have different ways to branch out in different avenues. You don't want to get complacent. Get comfortable with being regular. I mean, who wants to be regular? Like regular
basic.
Is average. Nobody wants to be basic. Nobody wants to be average. Everybody wants to be somebody.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. What you said you were dabbling also in the clothing line area. What are you doing with that arena?
With the clothing line right now, I'm glad you asked. We got Prices Made clothing, merchandising, and under that I have Take Us 18.
Okay.
That's my line. Me and my brother TakeMoneyBoys clothing line, and we got a line under that called Phoenix, and that's my brother G Phoenix, which is another one of my TakeMoneyBoys. That's his clothing line, and it's all in the one banner. That's Prices Made apparel. And,
okay.
It's the finest fabrics, different designs. It's basically our logo right now with our print for advertising. You know what I mean? We call ourselves takers because we taking everything that we need. You know what I mean? We take your advice. We take your advice. We take chances. You know what I'm saying? That's why we take money. You know what I mean? So that's our motto. So that's the clothing line motto. And it's out now. We got short sets for male and female. The sweat set's probably outdated now because of wintertime going to a close. Yeah, we definitely moving.
Oh wow, yeah. I didn't know you had all that going on. I thought you had just like the joggers, and I saw all the few pieces, but I didn't know you had all that going on. So I congratulate you.
We got them ready for them. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
They hit my DM. TakeMoneyHott got 2 T's _ Instagram.
Okay, yeah, and then you know what? At the end of our podcast, we're definitely going to make sure that you reiterate that information for those who want to check that out and purchase from you and support you on your journey. Now, let's go to the music part of it because the music is kind of what led you into the clothing, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let's go with the music. When did you start being in the rap game as an independent rapper? When did you start that?
Seriously, when I was like, I had like 6 months left in prison. I was in Sussex 2-state prison. I was with my brother TakeMoneyBoys, and I had just got to the compound. I had been rapping when I was younger, but not seriously. You know what I mean? Like my cousins get me to rap. I rap around the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a hood star, so I'm ripping and running around.
Yeah.
But when I was in prison, my last 6 months, I don't know. Like I was sitting in a cell, and I got to 6 months. So I was in Sussex 2-state prison, so level 4 penitentiary. So I got to a one-man cell, and I just had a moment of clarity. I had a moment like when I could think, I could hear myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't so congested, and I could. And then I learned that I could maneuver it once I thought it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could maneuver it once I thought it. Like I could put it in different sounds and different tempos and different melodies and rhythms. And I sat in there and like a lot of the songs, like 3 or 4 of the songs from off of my mixtape, I Got Extra, I wrote while I was in prison. And any of the songs that I thought about or wrote, I was either in jail or in prison. None of them really was wrote or thought about on the street.
Yeah.
Cause it's just so congested out here, you know what I mean? With being able to think sometimes, especially when you in a chaotic, you know what I'm saying?
Environment.
Environment.
Yeah.
So, you know, but that's where the lyrics come from, and me starting to rap. That's what made me rap. Like we used to sit by the showers in the chair. I got one earbud, he got one earbud, and we listened to each other what we wrote, and we made a little emblem, and we said, "This is what we're gonna do." But I knew it took action, and it ain't just happened as soon as we came home, cause we hard at it, but. We got it together now, and it's Take Money Boys, Side Chain Gang, take us over everything.
So let's go back to the beginning of your journey of your independent rap career.
Yeah.
You said all of this pretty much happened while you were locked up. Can you share with the listeners a little bit, you know, kind of what led you to there? Because the lyrics in your songs are all true lyrics. They're nothing just that are made up. They are all actual facts.
All real facts.
Yeah, and especially the song that was played at the beginning of the podcast, Sacrifice and Life, that every word is everything that has happened to you.
I took the time even though I ain't do the crime. They say I'm dumb for being too real, sacrificing life.
Yes. So can you elaborate a little bit more on like your story on, you know, being in that space and then how you got to where you are now?
Yeah, you know, running around when I was younger, we gangbanged very, very hard. Like we gangbanged like we was on the West Coast. You couldn't tell us nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we were young, we were crazy, and we were turned up. So even if I didn't do the crime, I probably ain't do that crime, but with so many other crimes I did, I just took it on the chin when it was time for everything to go down, like when everybody got locked up. Yeah. Like I believe when you in a lifestyle, you should live that lifestyle to the fullest. Or don't live it at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like don't die faking. At least die doing whatever it was you was doing real. So you know, a situation occurred and some things went down, somebody got injured. And you know what I mean, I took the blame for it. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't even a blame, it was just like usual suspect type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in this neighborhood. I'm known for doing this type of stuff in this neighborhood. So when they ran down on everybody, I was the usual suspect. I'm the person in interest. So I was the person that was supposed to have done that to them. Right. You know what I mean? That's what they're thinking. So, but I took it on the chin because I'm solid. You know what I mean? And then it gave me a chance to mold myself, to scope myself. You know what I mean? To learn myself, to master speech, to master conversation, to master self-control. To not be perfect, but strive to be. It just gave me an opportunity to open my eyes. I came home better. You know what I mean? More sharper, more preserved, more diligent. I dream now. I ain't dream at first.
Right. Okay. I feel you.
I got fear now. I ain't have fear at first.
Do you how to say? Would you change anything that happened to you from your past, being where you are now in life? Would you change anything that happened to you in the past that kind of sculpted you into who you are now?
See, I'm a real nigga, so I'm a real one. So I ain't gonna lie to you and try and make it sound good. Like, nah, I wouldn't change a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though that is a feeling that I would have because I'm an alpha male.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I would change. There's a lot of things that happen around me that I wish that didn't happen around me. A lot of things I did that I didn't have to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we put ourselves in situations where we end up doing some shit we don't gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I feel like that's what I did. I put myself in a lot of positions and situations that I didn't have to. And it molded me, but it was rough and it was painful mode. You know, I mean, there's ways to get molded unpainful. I had a painful mode, but I embraced it. So it is things that I would change, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't, because that's how I know what I know now. Now, if I could change it while knowing what I know, yeah. But I know what I know now because I went through what I went through. Experience is the best teacher. You know what I mean? In order to be a real nigga, you had to have been a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I categorize it.
Let me ask you a question. So you kind of just shared with the listeners and with us the background on, you know, kind of what happened to you leading up to you being incarcerated for the 5.5 years, the relationships that you had prior. Do you still have those relationships with those individuals, because you did show so much loyalty to those individuals? Do you still have any type of rapport with them?
Nah, you would think I did, but I don't. Like, some of the ones that kept it real in the situation was some of the ones that went away with me or went away for other things. And those are the ones I still deal with. Some of them I do. Some of them still stand with me today. Some of them we speak and we keep it moving. But the person I went to prison for that did the actual crime, nah, I haven't heard from him since.
Wow.
Since I went to prison. You know what I mean? He never write me, never come see me, send me no money, nothing like that. Never. I ain't never think about snitching.
Not one.
Not one time.
So how does that make you, honestly, like, as a man? And then with you listening to your songs and, you know, and they're replaying repeatedly, you know what I'm saying, over and over.
Yeah.
And then people are being drawn to your music, and then you hear them playing it, and them maybe not knowing the message within your songs. How does that make you feel as a artist?
You know, like, everybody not gonna be able to identify with what everybody says. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go through some of the things I went through to feel me. And sometimes some people don't even have to go through what I went through to feel me. Like, they probably went through something similar or something different. It's just the pain and the way I'm delivering it, they feel it. You know what I mean? So it don't really bother me no more. I came home, I ain't had no grudge. That's why I did better. If I would have came home with a grudge, I would have been stuck in place. I would have been chasing air.
Yeah.
And you can't bottle it. You can use it. So
in addition to Sacrificing Life, what are some other singles that you most recently released on your album and that you want the listeners to be on the lookout for? Because I know you have a platform on Instagram and YouTube, but I also want, you know, the listeners to be aware of other singles that, you know, you have, so they can kind of know more about your story, because of course you can't tell your whole story in one night because it's a lot.
Yeah.
But for them, you know,
it's a movie.
Yeah, exactly. So for those who are intrigued, especially from listening to Sacrificing Life and what you're telling us here tonight in the podcast, can you talk about a couple of your, at least 2 other singles that you have and the story behind those?
Yeah, I got I just shot a video for this song called Pink and Blues. Okay. It's the first song that I recorded. It's the first song on my mixtape. It's the intro. My mixtape I got, it's the intro to it. It's called Pink and Blues. I just shot a video for it. And I just went in the studio one day in the middle of the daytime and I just recorded it. I listened to the beat one time. I heard the beat. I liked it. And I just went in there and I just talked my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just came out so swell. You know? It came out so swell. And I shot a video, 6 scenes, 3 outfit changes. Like I turned up my first video shoot ever, so I'm proud of that. That's one of the songs I like, and it's a high popular song on Apple Music. It's one of the 4 trending songs that I have.
Okay, all right.
Another song is No Tails. That's featuring my brother TakeMoneyBoys.
Okay.
With a video on the way for that. That's gonna be the second video coming off of my mixtape. I Got Extra coming to them soon. The other video should be coming out in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. So those. I like my whole mixtape. Like, it's a press play to me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it definitely is a press play, and I want to congratulate you again on it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I just met you a couple of weeks ago, and your energy is man. I told you from the beginning, your energy.
Likewise.
Yeah, and your music is it's rap, trap, but it's very soulful. So I guess that's why I like it so much, and I can feel the message within it. And with that being said, and you're very welcome. And with that being,
thank you. I was waiting on you to finish. I ain't want to cut you off.
It's okay. I mean, I want to make blow your head up.
Yeah, but I be thugging though,
Yeah, but it's good music though, for real. And I want to,
I
want to give you your props.
I really appreciate you.
You're very welcome. But I want the listeners to kind of know, because when people make music, some people make music just on the strength of making it, and then they say some of the very things that you're saying because you have a story to tell. But I want the listeners to hear coming from you. What is the message behind your entire vision for your songs? What are you trying to get the listeners to understand?
What I'm trying to get the listeners to understand is that you have to be able to decipher between real and fake. You know what I mean? And it's not bad to be yourself and tell your truth. Your truth don't have to be the truth of the next person. Your truth is your truth. That's my message. Like, just take whatever it is that you need to develop and prosper and grow. And don't let none of these hating ass people, none of these pessimistic people stop you from doing it. That's my message. Like, that's why I'm so flamboyant. That's why I talk the way I talk. That's why I'm so confident, because I believe in myself. You know what I mean? Like, believe in yourself. Yeah. Like, don't fuck what anybody else think. Like, long as you think you the shit, you the shit. Yeah. That's how I feel. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
And that's crazy you say that, because I have a journal. And in my journal every day, you supposed to look in the mirror and you tell yourself every day, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. You supposed
with the smell. To. And I'm my favorite turd, and I never flush it.
Yes, because if you don't tell yourself that, who else is going to tell you that? Who else? Who else is going to tell you? So yeah, definitely agree. Gang with that. So if you right now where you are, coming from where you were, what would you say is the most successful high point in your independent rap career as of right now?
I don't really think I got one.
What?
I got so much work to do. I got so much more to do. Like, I haven't impressed myself yet. I know my caliber. I know my worth, and I add tax.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that dot and that change behind me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like, I don't feel as if, first of all, enough people haven't heard me. That's gonna be the first thing. Okay. When they hear me, I'm gonna touch them. Okay. I'm gonna surround them. Right. When they drive in the car, I'm gonna be in the passenger seat with them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I'm there yet, so I ain't impressed myself yet, because I feel as if I'm great, and I think I'm only doing good right now.
I can feel that. I think that, and that's what anything in life. I mean, even just a 9 to 5, when you go to an interview, that's one of the questions they ask you. What's one of your weaknesses and what's one of your strengths? I always say I got a weakness, because it's always something I can improve on. You know what I'm saying?
A person that can't learn can't grow.
Yeah. So I definitely agree with you on that. Well, you say that you hadn't got to where you want to be, but how does it feel for you to, have a break with having like exposure?
That's amazing. Like to be like on social media, and to wake up in the morning and you got a whole bunch of notifications and people are rapping your lyrics. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. They singing your song with this, and they damn near singing it like you did it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it's touching. It make you want to drop. Like, I heard that, and I might rap. Like, I might make like 4 more songs. I might go write 4 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like gas. It's like energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the sun.
Motivation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's beautiful. It just show you that you reaching people.
Right.
You know what I mean? You reaching and people noticing it and they like it. So it's just like, everybody get in the shower and think they can sing.
True,
you feel me? Until you do it in front of one of your friends and their eyebrow go up. You feel me? So yeah.
True.
Eyebrows ain't one eyebrow not going up. It's 2 eyebrows going up when they hear me. So I'm doing something good.
Oh, you crazy, but that's fact.
Yeah.
I'm definitely in the shower thinking I'm Alicia Keys all day. So
yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
What is the future for Take Money Hot? What does that look like?
Bright and sunny, free, bright and sunny and free, and motivated, and motivating the people around me. I do like in my mind, I break down. I go 2, 4, 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 2 years, I should be touring this country.
Okay.
I should be touring this country. In 4 years, I'm gonna be platinum.
Wow.
I'm gonna be platinum.
Speak it into
and I'm gonna shock a lot of people because the song that I might make that make me platinum, I probably won't rap one lyric.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well,
I got something in store for the people.
Well, I mean, I'm very, very, very happy for you on your endeavor. You have a lot of things planned. I mean, you stay consistent and you work really hard towards your goals. You can definitely see that.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah. In addition to you having your son, I think that's great for a black man in today's world, 2020.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's rewarding at the end of the day.
So,
but
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then seeing people like you, same color as me, you know what I mean, and like striving towards being your own boss and being your own creator of your own brand is motivating too. So it shows me that I'm not the only person doing this. So I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you too.
You're very welcome. Let me ask you a question. So, if you could collaborate with anybody, a rapper, it doesn't even have to just be a rapper. It could be any artist. Who would you want to collaborate with and why?
I would want to collaborate with Adele.
Okay, that's different. Why Adele? Never heard that.
First because people wouldn't expect me to, and second of all because I think the music will be full. I think a lot of music be flat without a lot of meaning, just a lot of sound. I think our song will have a lot of sound and meaning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it'll be so different because it's 2 different versions of life.
Yeah.
Fuck walks, it's 2 different versions of life. You know what I'm saying? This shit is completely different from the country to the skin complexion to the gender. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we will mix up into a pot, I guarantee it'll lock up. I guarantee it'll lock up. Yeah. That's why I really like her, and I like her music and her voice.
Yeah. True, I like her music too. But I never would. No one has ever even said like a that genre of music. It's always another rap artist. So that's very unique. That's very unique. So Take Money for you've talked a lot about your past, how you've gotten basically pretty much you pretty much overcome adversity. The topic that we talked about last night on last night's podcast is something that you definitely did as a young Black African American man. What piece of advice would you give young men that were still somewhat maybe living the life that you once lived?
Lost.
Yeah.
The advice that I would give them is just to pay attention to yourself more.
Yeah.
That'd be the flaw in young Black men. And I can say that because I grew up around young Black men. I was a young Black man. So I would say just pay attention to yourself more. Stop following the crowd and move it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas always want to follow the crowd. I want to move the crowd. I know it's dangerous being in the front, but I'd rather for them niggas to follow me. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel as if like we copy each other too much. We get so used to being normal. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to be like everybody. Everybody want to talk like everybody. Everybody want to rap like everybody, sound like everybody, say the same things, say that they been through the things that other people been through and they ain't never been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just be yourself. Like that's my message to the young niggas that's in the streets or selling drugs or gang banging or thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like just be you. You'll be more successful. You're more powerful when you're yourself. It's just one of you. It's just one of you. Why be a copy? Why be a copy when you are a masterpiece? It's just you. You know what I'm saying? Like we all try to look alike. We all try to be each other. Like, I just want to be Take Money. I want to be me. You know what I mean? That's what I think they should want to be too. And I think they'll be more successful and more of them will be alive. More of them will stay free. If they just was comfortable with being themselves. They want to be somebody else. You just gotta be comfortable. Just be yourself.
So what you speak with a lot of knowledge and with a lot of maturity. What would you say contribute to your mind frame and your way of thinking?
First, my mama.
Okay.
First, I'm her only child.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm her only child. So, you know, but I was spoiled growing up, but not spoiled. We was in the hood, and all my cousins lived in the house with me. So it's like I had brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I got Christmas, they got Christmas. I got fast food, they got fast food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so and not only that, just growing up fast. I had my son at 15. I got my GD at 15, so I was out of school early. And then, you know, my conversations have to be different with my age because I got a 12-year-old son. So I can't talk like the normal 27-year-old. I got to put 10 on it. I got to talk like a 37-year-old.
Yeah. Because
I got a 12-year-old. I got to balance it out. Or it's going to be more him like my brother than my son.
Right.
And that won't what I was looking for, because that's what a lot of the situations be like. The grandparent end up taking care of the baby. I ain't wanted to be that. You know what I mean? So I had to man up. That's why I'm so mature. That's why I'm a little serious. You know what I mean? But it just come with the territory and my lifestyle. What I've been through, what I've seen, what I've done, it matured me. It just gave me a broader way to think. And plus, people take it more seriously when you speak clearly and like you got understanding, like you got knowledge.
Yeah.
They already gonna look at you crazy.
Yeah.
So when you speak, you gotta arm. You gotta arm. First impression, last impression.
Oh wow, you speak with a lot of knowledge, and I think that if you keep being that way, you're gonna be so successful within your rap career, your rap journey that you're on. I mean, whatever journey that you're on, if you keep that same mind frame, man, yeah. That's deep. That's powerful.
I appreciate
you. Be 27 at that and think like that.
You gotta think like that out here if you want to live. You want to survive. You know what I mean? You gotta grow. Can't stay the same size. You can't stay the same person. Like I always say in my raps, I never change, and that's not. I'm saying me as a person, not my mind state. You know what I'm saying? I never change as a person, but my mind state gonna develop and grow. I'm gonna compound. I'm gonna develop, but you gotta be better than you were yesterday. Yeah. You gotta strive for it at least. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna be perfect, but he just asked for just want you to try, just the effort. He just asked for effort.
Money, let me ask you another question. What makes you unique from any other independent rap artist in today's 2020?
God, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. I'm the only me. You know what I'm saying? So that made me different. I attack my sound differently. Like, I'm not trying to sound like anybody. What I sound like in real life, what I sound like on my music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be somebody else. I don't want to sound like nobody else. So that separates me. Everything I'm saying is true.
Yeah.
A lot of people vouch that, say that, but you can Google that when it come to me. And I'm just me. So that's what I think separates me.
So, with all the life experiences and everything that you've had thus far in your life, you know, when you were younger, even up until now, what did you learn from them? What have you learned from those experiences?
From the experiences, I like a lot of things I've been through. I seen my mom go through. I seen my grandma, my aunts, my cousins, my uncles, people around me, people in my neighborhood. I noticed that you just can't give up. You got to keep striving to whatever it is that you aiming for. You got to stay steadfast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta live a life of serenity and not a life of regret. You know what I mean? And that's what I think a lot of us get stuck doing, regretting a lot of things instead of building off of those things. Like, if you don't feel bad, you don't know what good feel like. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And like I said, you got to thank God for everything that He takes away from you, as well as just like you thank Him for what He give you. When He give you $100 in your pocket, you got to say thank you. And when He take it away, you got to say thank you, because obviously He didn't want you to have it. You know what I mean? You got to understand that you just a speck on a large spectrum.
Yeah.
And once you understand it, I feel like since I've been understanding that, I feel like I've been a better person.
Yeah, that's real talk right there. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So you say, you know, as we've been talking throughout the podcast, you are a very positive young man, and I commend you on that again. How did you're welcome. How did you handle like doubt when you were, when you got released from
that's
yeah. How did you handle that?
That's a hell of a question. I had doubt in myself, right? And then not only that, the people around you seeing you doing so much negative shit for so long, they doubt you too. And it'd be a lot of the people that you don't want to doubt you. It'd be the people that you want to believe in you. But the way I dealt with it is just that sometimes you gotta become a little bit self-absorbed when you're trying to do something for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's logical, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes we end up doing things for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a doctor because my moms want me to be a doctor. I'm gonna be a lawyer because my dad want me to be a lawyer. But you might want to be a dancer. You know what I mean? Like my mom wanted to be a hairstylist, and my granddad didn't want her to be, but she did it, and she was successful at it. You know what I mean? So that's my like. I'm not gonna change my thoughts or my dreams for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally
agree. My granddad always said, if it was one way to do it, is another way to do it.
You got that right. You got that right. From A to Z. From A to Z. From A to Z.
One way is another way, so it can get done. So there's no excuses.
So, I thank you so much for sharing like all your story. It was very impactful, very deep. You're very knowledgeable. I want to go back to your clothing line and your music. What is your plan on growing that business, as far as your clothing line and as far as continuing to grow your music to get your message out to the listeners?
I believe that my clothing line is going to grow faster than my music, which is going to give my music a better platform. I'm just going to continue to promote, advertise, and network.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just continue to give off good energy and remain me and remain sucker free. And as long as I do that, you know what I mean? If I remain me and I remain sucker free, I'm gonna be victorious and undefeated. You know what I mean? Victorious and undefeated, just like you. We just gonna continue doing what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's just be great and just continue to strive to be great and don't listen to what nobody else say. You can hear them. You don't gotta listen to them.
That's true. That's definitely true. So let me ask you a question. I mean, I heard what you say. Your clothing line is gonna take off, and then take the music off eventually. What is so unique about your clothing line that you feel as if it's going to be, getting you to that level?
Cocky.
Yeah.
It might sound cocky, but it's because I'm wearing it. You feel me? And because I'm wearing it, when people see me wearing it, I'm gonna look damn good in it, and they gonna want to put it on too, because it's gonna be the hottest shit out, and all the hot boys and all the hot girls gonna want to put it on. So TakeMoneyHott got it on.
So
you know what I mean?
I know you said that they can. You kind of before said where they could go to check out your merchandise, but excuse me. But before we end the podcast tonight, can you let them know exactly where to go in regards to just in particular your clothing line? Where can they go to purchase that, or to just get a visual pictures of what you do have to offer?
Yes, you can go to TakeMoneyHott. Hot has 2 T's _ on Instagram. I'm always on my page. You can inbox me. Inbox me your size, your color, what you're looking for. If I can handle it, I'm gonna handle it, and we send it, we ship it, we pull up to you and give it to you if you local. But we are definitely ship it to other people. The shipping will be on me, on us, and Instagram, or you could just Google TakeMoneyHott, and you'll find a way to get in contact with me. Or my Gmail address, TakeMoneyHott18@gmail.com. Hot has 2 T's. So that's how they can find everything. And my music is on all platforms.
So Take Money, in regards to your clothing line, what are your does the size vary, or is there a particular men and women?
Men and women. I don't have any kids clothing yet. That's what we striving for. We got men's and women summer wear and spring wear coming out right now.
Okay.
The winter wear was just the joggers. Mm-hmm. Each outfit come with top and bottom and headwear.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't have to buy the outfit all in one wop. You can get just the shirt or just the shorts or just the pants or just the headband or just the hat. You know what I mean? But we make orders to deliver everything handmade. So.
Are your prices affordable? Because
they're affordable.
Yeah, I mean, because that's going to be the number one thing people are going to want to know. Yeah. Is it affordable?
Yeah, it's affordable. That was another reason for me making a clothing line, because I was thinking, like, why would I keep getting on stage or taking pictures and advertising myself wearing other people's brands?
Yeah.
When I can wear my own brand and I can make it look good. And half of the time, all the shit look the same anyway.
Right.
You know it's just another label on it. So why not put my label on it? You know? Yeah. Like, why not? I mean, Master P got noodles, tennis shoes, all type of shit. I want that. That's what I'm aiming for. You know what I'm saying? I want that. Multiple large businesses coming off of small businesses.
Hey, what you say, Master P got noodles? Why not?
He got noodles. He got rap snacks. He got tennis shoes. Why Take Money Hot can't have something?
Gosh, you was crazy. Man. So, okay, well, Take Money. I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight on Bombshell 1111 podcast. You were too lit. I love your music. I love your
Thank you so much.
Vibe. You're very welcome. I pray to God that you're so successful with your venture, and I know you're gonna be, because you got the right mind frame. And before we get up out of here tonight, is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to?
Linda Lee.
Hey, Linda Lee. Hey, Linda Lee.
That's my mother. I hope she get a chance to hear this. I want to give a shout out to you for having me up here.
Thank you.
I want to give a shout out to all the people on the bottom, on their way to the top.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to all the people on the top that pay attention to the people on the bottom. And just my people. TakeMoneyBoys, Big Bang with the Game, Fat Chain Gang, take us over everything. Shout out my son, Jamari. I love you.
We love you, Jamari.
And free coat drip.
Okay, free coat drip. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys, you heard it here tonight. We want to thank him again for being a guest tonight here on Bombshell 1111. And hopefully your story will inspire somebody that's on this same journey as you. Even not on the same journey, but just the information that you shared. And hopefully you'll get some traction towards your music and also your clothing line after tonight's podcast. So with that,
thank you.
You're very, very welcome. So you guys, with that being said, we're gonna end tonight. And with that, peace, love, and light. And always remember, you are the bomb within your own shell. Good night, you guys.
Good night.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please make sure you subscribe so you're notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast with your family and friends. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you're leaving with some valuable information that can help you on your personal journey. Also, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Bombshell 1111 or at Bombshell 1111 TV. You can also check out our mental health page, Your Health is Your Wealth, on Facebook, which is a page created to inform and support individuals with mental health and other health conditions. And with that being said, always remember, you guys, you are a bomb within your own shell. And until next time, peace, love, and light.